PARTTWICE. Nice. It's easy to be hard. Oh. What? Come on. It's so easy to be hard. It's so easy to be hard. Better roll up this here weed, cause it might be the last blunt that I see. I think these niggas want me dead. That's why I keep on instead. I don't play games with a bitch ass nigga. Talk shit, get shot, then dropped in the river. Real gangsta road shit. Tryna tell you what it is. 94 and 96 is the year J-Jig in the jigs up. Shoot at everything on the set. Niggas wet, niggas running around with a loose neck. Hoes talking, niggas snitching, penitentiary niggas hitting on the crack rock. I don't give a fuck, so I backdrop. Now you let your nuts hang, and everybody on the block trying to do the same damn thing. Got these gangsters in the motherfucking penitentiary. They can't call no shots on the streets. Try to get out and try to do the same thing. Get that ass bang bang, fucking with that gang gang. Better watch your motherfucking homeboys. Niggas love that shit, but everybody is a bitch. Everybody is a snitch. Everybody is a hog. All bitches is dogs. All niggas is dogs. All niggas go to hell. Little nigga go to jail. Fuck around what that smell is. Good shit. I'm trying to smoke shit. I wanna smoke shit. I gotta smoke this bitch next week, cause he think his shit is sweet. Shit ain't sweet. Freestyle. PARTTWICE, part T. If you don't believe me, talk to the DCs. We can get you real close to the end line. I ain't tryna put you bitches on the friend line. It's a finish line type shit here. See you next year. Yeah.
Just thought I'd drop that little freestyle for you.
Nigga, this shit ain't living, I done given up on life. Even though my sins were forgiven, will I take that swipe it against some knife? I slit my wrist in the midst of the puddle of blood. Wish love never found me. Waking up screaming, I'm seeing them demons. They screaming when they be around me, hounding me, telling me this, telling me that. Get a gadding, get a licking. Unloading my clip with these niggas, I run out the bullet to the clipping.
It's so easy to be hard. It's so easy to be hard. Better roll up this here weed, cause it might be the last blunt that I see. I think these niggas want me dead. That's why I keep on instead. I don't play.
It's so easy to be.
It's peace done the bitch. You should know by now. They lay their guns down when I come around, because I run the town. I'm living life now like a fucking dream. I'm running with the team. Yeah, I mean, it's like another win. Here we come again. Lining niggas up like a light trim. I'm getting ready, nigga. I got the clip. I hold it steady, nigga. I got a big clip, like a movie film. Them niggas not with us,
no,
and we not with them. No, we ain't him, and he ain't us. We got a guns up, ready to bust. It's nothing to stuff. We don't talk, nigga. We rather fuck, nigga. We light it up, yo. In the dark, nigga. We got the pipe show. We let it go. You already know.
Well, as a fighter, speaking to you as a fighter, not a promoter, that's exactly what I would do.
Two things, Oscar. First off,
he's just a wonderful human.
hey Oscar, so why no more rematches? Because of the loss, or
I know I'm retired.
you guys are trying to build up to another fight?
Rematch.
It'd be hard to go back
Devin
to
and
all
Ryan.
that on weekends. Oh, you okay?
Oh, but it just doesn't merit a rematch. I don't think it really.
It's fine.
I mean,
Thank you. There are days I miss it.
Devin
but
actually lost, you know, winning, his stock is super down. I mean, everybody's talking. I'm just stating facts here. People are talking about, you know, him just being a runner, like not a boxer. There's something about a boxer like Pernell Whitaker, like you know, Meldrick Taylor, like you know, Sweet Pea, you know, those are boxers, you know, beautiful. This guy's a runner. Why would I want to see that? Right?
He's just a wonderful human being.
Hey, Oscar, so why?
Come on, Oscar. What's up, YouTube? You know, it's just too much chaos going on in boxing for Part Twice not to get on the mic, baby. You see the list Bill Haney put out, baby. Oh man, a lot of talent on that list. You know, a lot of confidence in your son, brother. You know, you got Ryan way down there at number 10, man. He should be number 1, but you know, I can understand he was on drugs. So we gonna take him off of it right about now. Yo, what's happening? I'm trying to see if he can beat some of these guys on this list, man. I'm just trying to go round for round, you know, blow for blow, style for style, man. You know, because Ryan wasn't a good style matchup for you, for the style that you brought in the ring with him. Right? So we're gonna start at Conor Benn. You know, he's up there in weight. You know, he eats eggs and he blames the eggs on the failed drug test as well. You know, I don't think you should want to fight somebody that's suspicious. You know, I understand you gonna put the man on the, you know, listen, you say almost interested in the Norman fight. Yeah, but I'm just trying to see the fights. You know, if they was to fight Conor Benn, man, like you got a history of suspicion. And I don't think you as a father, Bill, you put this list together. I don't think you as a father would want to put your son in a position to fight somebody jacked up. Or eating eggs, or, you know, whatever they do in the UK. You know, Conor Benn is just not a good look for you. You know, I think that you'll probably get a great boxing exhibition. You couldn't knock nobody out, so I'm not seeing you knock no Conor Benn out. If you was to get into the ring round 1, you'll probably box a little bit, you know, circle, but he's not going to get tired from the punches that you deliver to him. He's going to keep pursuing you. And he does have a little rhythm, a little soul in him. I'm pretty sure he's going to connect. And that's what I'm afraid of. Because, you know, you were shell-shocked in this last fight. And I predicted that. And I was worried that you were ruined. And I'm still worried about if you ruined or not. Because you don't want to take a punch right now. And I give you credit for having great endurance and stamina. A lot of people underestimate that in boxing. I don't. You know, if you have to fight somebody with one hand and you can only use a jab, do you know how hard that is to evade punches for 12 rounds? I'll never forget, my mother used to do this aerobics class back in the days when I was a kid. And I thought that shit was funny, how they used to be all step. And I was like, Mama, that ain't nothing. I can do that. That's easy. She like, come on, do one of my routines. Man, I swear she had my tongue hanging out my mouth. So cardio is very, very important to outlast a barrage of punches and not give any back. You probably, you know, will see a lot of defense. Like the last fight you had, actually. You know, you were sticking a little bit. You wasn't really sticking. You know, and that's what Terrence better do. He better stick. Now, a lot of people say stick and move, but it's the type of stick you stick with. But you know, Devin, you know, I figured you was gonna do that. And I figured your dad was gonna get you in the ring with somebody you can do that against. And I don't see Conor being able to track you down like that in the early rounds, but maybe late like Linares. And if you get clipped late like you did in the Linares fight, that might be a little trouble for you, especially if he been eating them eggs. And you know, I don't trust nobody, not even Alicia Baumgartner, if they had the suspicion. You know, like better be you know, you got the unnatural, unfounded results and things like that. It'd be tricky for me to believe. I don't believe in that. But, you know, hey, Oscar De La Hoya, boy. Y'all don't want to fight. Y'all don't want to fight Dev no more. Now you want to say, okay, I got you. That's the game Oscar played though, even with Cepeda. Everybody knew that was coming. He's a cokehead. He likes to snort the cocaine. Rolly Romero. Can Devin Haney beat Rolando Romero? Yes. Ryan can beat Rolly Romero. Ryan Garcia got clipped. He always gets clipped. Ryan Garcia is easy. He just has a very fast left hand, and it does have power in it. And I saw Rolly with his hand stuck to his chin the whole fight. Smart. Just don't have no type of rhythm, no type of, boxing IQ, if you ask me, high enough to beat someone like a Devin Haney that can stay on the outside lateral and do just like his last fight and stick and move. Rolly will get beat up easier than Conor Ben would have a chance to. I think they should stay away from Conor Ben, but Rolly will get beat up easier than everybody on this list. So I don't want to pay too much attention on Rolly because everybody know I don't like Rolly. Everybody know I don't like Rolly. I can't stand Rolly. I know what you is, Rolly. You's a PBC guy. Just like Mario Barrios is a PBC guy. But Keyshawn Davis, let me think. I don't know. But then, these fantasy fights, so you gotta be like, what weight? You know what I'm saying? Is Keyshawn gonna go to 140? Will Keyshawn be any good at 140? Can Devin make 140? Will Keyshawn have to go up to 143? You understand me? I don't know. Can you hold on for 1 second, please? Let me get back to you right quick.
Just thought I'd drop that little freestyle for you.
Nigga, this shit ain't living, I done given up on life. Even though my sins were forgiven, will I take that, swipe it against some knife? I slit my wrist in the midst of the puddle of blood, cause love never found me. Waking up screaming, I'm seeing them demons, they screaming when they be around me, hounding me, telling me this, telling me that. Get a garden, get a licking. Unloading my clip with these niggas, I run out the bullet to the clipping.
It's so easy to be hard. It's so easy to be hard. Better roll up this here week, cause it might be the last blunt that I see. I think
I had to handle something right quick. But anyway, back to who was I on? I was on Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn Davis and Devin at 143. Maybe. Is that a different fight? Is Keyshawn Davis at 143 able to last past 8 or 9 rounds of boxing. Because I'm gonna tell you something about Keyshawn. He talking all that shit about Teofimo Lopez and wanting to fight him, talking about Turkey, hey, make it happen. You better be worried about Edwin De Los Santos, because that's the guy that Shakur, your brother, wanted to recruit. And when he was on shout out to Just Do, he was on Just Do boxing, and he said, man, give me a guy like Edwin. Let him get in my camp, and I bet you he'll beat a lot of these guys out there. And you know, at that time he was talking, man, I was definitely thinking about you. Even before he get into his camp, man, I was thinking about you. Because everybody know that I'm not that high on Keyshawn Davis like everybody else. A lot of things play into that, but the most important thing that play into that is that brother shit. And I just know by me coming up and seeing this type of play happen all the time, where niggas get in cahoots with guys, you know, and that shit, man, I just know that this is a different type of game to be getting in cahoots with somebody and y'all both professional boxers. And it don't look too good to me. Seems to me like you want to hang with me because you know I'm a robber. And you ain't trying to get robbed, homie. Oh, you putting me on licks? Oh, yeah, them boys doing it down that way, too? Oh, yeah, they be, oh, yeah? I appreciate that, boy. Hey, look, I'ma look out for you, boy. Yeah, nigga just told me that shit, so we gonna splack his bitch ass. We gonna get him, we gonna keep on letting him talk, though. We gonna keep on letting him talk. So I get tired of him. Yeah, man, you know, you wanna hang around the killer so you don't get killed. Type shit. You know. It's only so long, man, that we can put up this front, right, Shakur? Man, you guys ain't brothers, man. Y'all boxers that like each other and cool with each other, know each other's family. But, you know, that got nothing to do with us. Nothing. You get mad at us, the fight fans that want to see you niggas fight. And guys like me don't even want to see the fight no more because you got me thinking it's some Floyd Mayweather, Tank Davis type shit. Like, you don't know whether the beef is real or fake, but that's for later on in the motherfucker. So. But, you know, I don't see Keyshawn beating Devin Haney at no 143. And then Devin ain't coming down to no 135, and I don't think he can make 140. Keyshawn is young. That's a big fight. He go up to 143, 144. And I don't think he'll be as fast. I don't think he'll be as precise. And Devin will use that boxing IQ and that lateral movement that y'all seen. That he displayed a side that I really didn't see a lot. So he just pulled another trick out his bag, if you ask me, and survived to the next bag, if you ask me. But he'll do that to you. And, you know, maybe fight after fight, he'll gain more confidence of letting his hands go. I'm telling you, man, I think he shell-shocked from that Ryan Garcia fight. And I can't blame that mother lover for staying out of the distance from a tough little Mexican kung fu fighter that be trying to knock your fucking head off. So y'all can say what y'all want about Devin. That nigga still getting paid, boy. You know what I'm saying? You might not have liked the performance. I ain't like the Shakur performance, but that's before I knew he was hurt. And then now that I watched that Edwin De Los Santos fight, me as a boxing fan appreciate that shit even more, because it's like, nigga, you at the end of the year, fucked up, sick, got a fucked up leg, elbow, hand. You made a choice to get a bag knowing you can beat a nigga with one hand on the last minute, wasn't it? And that's confidence, endurance, and stamina all in one trick bag. And a lot of people don't have enough stamina to last 12 rounds evading punches. after punches, and that is a talent. That is a endurance, a test of endurance and stamina that people fail to realize and talk about on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, yeah, I don't see that. You saying Haney the face of boxing? Yeah, I mean, you know, if that's what you want to believe, G. Yeah. Excuse me. But moving on, man. You know, I don't got Keyshawn being able to beat Devin Haney at no 140 nothing. Maybe lower weight, yeah. You know, it's too much of a struggle to get down there. But you know, after you get to Keyshawn, you got Mario Barrios. Can Devin Haney beat Mario Barrios? And we talking about the Devin Haney that is punch shy. I think he can, because I'm gonna tell you something I always say about Mario. Mario is a front runner. Mario do good in the early rounds. Mario fades in damn near all his fights at about round 8. 8 is great for Mario. 8 is the round where you really pick it up. Even in the last couple of fights, you just watch, man, and the Tank fight. You know, when Floyd came over there, he was like, hey, man, you know, on the official scorecards, boy, you down now. You know, he was down because Mario was doing his thing. In somebody's eyes that was sitting next in ringside watching the fight. So, you know, as a man with an investment is supposed to do, he informed the brother to pick it up. And that's when he picked it up, and you seen Mario diminish. And I seen it in a few more fights, but I had to wonder why did Floyd and the team and whoever made the fight for Tank, you know, that's a hell of a thing going up to 40 anyway, moving up in weight. You know, y'all biggest thing is he a little bitty nigga, man. Tank small. He little. You know what I'm saying? So him going up to 40 was like, ooh, wow. You know, magic. Hey, mommy. You know what I'm talking about? So, but it was Mario. You know, it was Mario. And shout out to Mario. I like Mario because of what he do for his people after every fight. He shout out his La Raza. And you know, I wish black people could do that, but that'll demonetize us if we shout out the black Africans that were stolen from Africa and brought over to America after every fight. But you know, I like Mario. And I know that for a fact that Floyd Money Mayweather contacted Mario a few months ago, maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. I don't know the exact date, and was trying to get him to take a fight in Dubai. And I was wondering why. Like, why Mario Barrios? Why? It's because y'all know Mario. That's a PBC guy. And, you know, what better fight to do an exhibition or sanction it, because Suleiman do fuck with Floyd heavy. Just like Suleiman, God bless the dead, his daddy fucked with Don King heavy. Got to keep a black man in the pocket, got to keep the Migos in the pocket, got to keep each other in the pocket, because that's where the money is. Anyway, yeah, I was like, okay, if you contacted Mario Barrios to fight in Dubai, you want to get a bag with turkey. Why else would you fight in Dubai? Who over there fighting in Dubai? People that fuck with turkey. So why would Floyd contact Mario Barrios to fight in Dubai? It didn't fall through. Of course, he fighting Pacquiao, but why is he fighting Pacquiao? And who does the winner really get when you talking about dollars and cents? And what is all this fake beefing with Tank Davis? Well, that's later in the show. Anyway, I don't know, man. You know, Mario Barrios, you a fade late with Devin. And Devin will be peppering you because he is quick and swift and nimble. And you'll probably get beat. You'll probably get beat bad late. Mario be getting swole easy too. And he make the fights look worse than what they, you know what I'm saying, could be when he fade. He can box. He alright. But nah, I don't got him beating Devin. I don't got him beating Devin Haney either. You know, what weight? You know, I don't care what weight. Devin beats that style. That man. Devin beats Mario. They won't fight Conor. That's too much of a risk. You get in there with Conor, you'll be winning, but late you might get caught and cracked, and I don't know how that's gonna do you. That's like a Linares fight times maybe another one. That punching power with Conor got to be a little too much for you, so you'll definitely beat Rolly. And Keyshawn, yeah, maybe at a higher weight, 144. You ain't coming down there. You ain't stupid. Seen and unseen, boy, I know you seen that there. 7779311. Lucky numbers. I should have went and played the lotto. You understand me? That's why I wanted to come out with this stream right here. I seen Bill post this here. I wanted to break down that list for him. And I know he gonna stay away from Conor. Too much like Ryan vibe. You don't even know what you're getting into fucking with him. You know, they in living color over there in the UK and them other countries, man. You can do what you wanna do in your country. You know, this ain't America, you know, over there. But hey, man, moving on, man. You know, we gotta get Mario Barrios up out of there. And he fades, but they want to talk about Devin and Brian Norman Jr. Nah, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I talk shit about Brian Norman Jr. a lot, but it's because his dad is just like Bill. What? I got my criticisms about his son as well. And I always post it in the chat because I know he be watching. Your son don't never take his head off that center line when he throw them fucking power shots, nigga. Hey, senior, your son don't take his head off the center line, boy. No, he don't. Not against Santillian, not against the people that Santillian people saw you fight before they picked you. None of that shit. Not in the last fight. You better do it in Japan, because you know how they wrap their hands. And you know how they do a black man from San Fran to Japan. By his own black boxing fans. If you's a nigga and you lose, and shit, hell, in Devin Haney case have a questionable performance, man, you some shit to these guys. Certain black people, that is. You know, Shakur Stevenson is a runner and a track star, and that was, you know, really solidified when he fought Edwin De Los Santos, considered, you know, a runner, you know, such, you know. Don't care about the rest of the stats and how he's undefeated and how he don't lose rounds. I don't see him. The rounds that he do lose, I just be trying to figure out, okay, did he really lose it? Okay, we'll get to. I don't see how. Okay, well, he wasn't aggressive. Okay. You know, them the type of rounds he be losing. What type of rounds y'all be losing? Yeah, Brian, man, you know, you will be an easy target if you don't catch Devin. And I don't see you catching Devin. Y'all will be mad as fuck if Devin do a repeat in that ring against Brian Norman Jr. He gonna be just like them old white folks in them old goddamn movies back in the day. Like the Three Stooges. When the motherfucker kept moving. Shemp used to box for real. And he used to move in the little comedy sketches. Like a real boxer around Curly. That motherfucker mad as hell he can't hit Shemp. He like, stay still. He won't stay still, Mo. You want a motherfucker to stay still. And they got a goddamn big ass ring around the rosy up there for you to utilize. Just like Tank do. Tank a motherfucking lateral movement your ass to death. If you don't think so, just go back and watch the Rolly fight. Yeah, so I think he'll beat Brian Norman Jr. I think Devin Haney can beat Brian Norman Jr., bro. But not the punch shy Devin. The punch shy Devin won't beat Brian Norman Jr. even if he don't take his head off the center line. And even if Brian Norman Jr. survived Japan with the way the man wrap his hands, you know, that's what y'all better concentrate on, Japan. Y'all so worried about Boots. That's all y'all talk about. Every time you get a little interview, Boots, 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 Boots. You want to be in his boots. You infatuated with Boots. Yeah, man, you know, your son can beat Devin Haney, but not the punch shy Devin Haney. You can't beat the Cambosis Devin Haney. You can beat the Lomachenko and the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney. You can beat the late in the round Linares Devin Haney when he was too comfortable and just showboating and beating the shit out of Linares. And he got caught doing all kind of fancy defensive moves at the end of a round. Thank God it was the end of the round, because if it was the middle or the beginning of the round, Jesus. Ain't no telling what that fight would have turned out like, huh, man? But you were just so comfortable. Got clipped. And we seen them knees weeble wobble. But you kept fighting back. That's what people keep forgetting about. That Linares fight with Devin Haney. After he got clipped and then came back in that next round, that's the round y'all better start watching. That's how I knew Devin was tough. Because he didn't do that running shit after he got clipped. He kept trading punches and he kept getting clipped. Haters ain't gonna recognize that or call that out. I had to go back and watch that. I said, man, let me see how he took that at the end of the round, because he was fucked up. I want to see how he recovered in the next round, and he did good to me, like a fighter, like you guys want, letting your hands go and shit like that, clinching when it's supposed to, because you know clinching is what they teach you when you a little kid. You know, lateral movement, that's an exercise they teach you in the gym. You got a big circle and everybody got to go in a circle. Then when they say switch, you got to go and change the direction of the circle. Y'all never did that drill? That's part of boxing. And, you know, stepping back, moving back, trotting backwards, trotting forward. That's the first thing I teach a child. Because that's the first thing my uncles taught me, God bless it, did. Jump back, step back, back foot first, push off that front foot. Let's see how fast you can get back. Get back! You know what I'm talking about? You know, taught me how to fight going backwards. Blunt, blunt, blunt. So, you know, I got you beating a punch shot, Devin, but not a Devin Haney like with the Regis Devin or the Cambosis Devin, you know. But yo, Boots, we ain't gonna even play with you, Devin. You know, you got boxing IQ, but everybody underestimate Boots. I keep forgetting to tell y'all and remind y'all, this the same young nigga that was calling out Terrence Bud Crawford trying to put his skills and test his skills against pound for pound #1 boxer in the world. And I was ready for him to fight Errol Spence because I didn't want Earl to go up to 154 after he beat Terrence Crawford. I wanted Errol Spence to beat Terrence Crawford and stay at 147 and fight Jerron Boots Ennis. But everything is backwards, and Terrence Crawford did the same exact thing that I thought Errol the True Spence was going to do, and now he is trying to fight Canelo like I thought Earl the True Spence was going to try to fight Canelo. And Najee I'm still waiting on you to ask him my super chat, because you said you were going to do an interview at the ranch. And I asked you when he was with the Frank Martin fight, and you refused to ask it because you didn't think it mattered. But now it matters, because I always talk about it, and it's always been a question in my mind. You had him sitting right there, and I asked you to ask him, do you think that you messed up the church's money by not beating Terrence Crawford and eventually getting a Canelo fight? Either way it go, I wanted Boots to fight whoever won that fight. And now that Terrence Crawford won the fight, I still want to see Terrence Crawford versus Jerome Boots Ennis. And I don't know why people forget about that fight, like they try to push everything off. You don't want Shakur to fight nobody. You want him to fight Tank, right? And everybody should want Tank to fight Shakur, right? But we ain't gonna let you forget about that one. Why they making people forget about this one? You said once you beat Canelo, you're gonna go back to 54. I promise you, I really hope that, you know, that fight gets made, because they tried to make that fight when BLK Prime was in the picture, and they went over there to Bozy asking him to talk shit to hype the fight up. I remember that story, and I remember what Bozy said. He said, man, I got a handshake deal with Showtime. Let me holler at them. I ain't want them to holler at him. And I ain't finna backdoor nigga with the fight, but you want me to backdoor somebody I got a handshake deal to deal with somebody I ain't never heard of. You know, shout out to niggas trying to get the money, but we ain't finna do that there. You think he retired the Canelo with that bag? I'm just going by what he said. You think he gonna retire? The nigga say he gonna go to 54 and handle some business. What he talking about right there? What you think he was talking about going to 54 to do? I don't know. Might have been, you know, somebody down there he want to fight. I don't know. You get 3-time undisputed. You jump back in 54, you can do what you want to do, man. But I'm talking about Devin, man. I think Devin wouldn't even fight Boots. That's a fight like Conor being that, you know, is a little too much high risk for you, and you love protecting your son too much to get in the ring. I wouldn't even see that fight playing out the way you want it to play out because of that lateral movement. Boots was embarrassed by lateral movement. Jerome Boots Ennis was embarrassed by Karen with that lateral movement shit, and I promise you, I bet you, I can't prove it, but I know and I feel like it's true. When he went into that second Karen fight, I know, man, he was training the whole camp for a lateral movement. And Karen did some genius shit and approached the danger. Oh my God, he got a gun! And, you know, these guys got to think on their feet quick. You know, your natural athletic African instincts kicked in, Boots. And, you know, you was impressed by that shit. I know you was. Because I would have been impressed if I asked him in the press conference before the fight, like, man, don't run. And he told me he ain't going to run. And then we get in that thing and that mother lover don't run. And he fighting me. And I done trained my whole camp for lateral movement. My muscle fibers, everything, I just twitching for a lateral type of guy. Physiology. My body and my mind is one. My body and my mind has been training. How long was they training camp, people? My body and my mind was training for this run around the ring, lateral movement type of boxing. Because he know how tough I am. I'm Boots, nigga. I'm the motherfucker that did the slow motion punch. You know, that's what these guys be having a lot of godlike images in their mind, and you don't even notice it. A lot of athletes have a godlike image in their head, and they feel like they the best. You know, that's like over everybody, a godlike feeling, especially when you can accomplish that, and especially in fighting. You can just beat a motherfucker up without going to jail. You know, the famous Rocky movie, if he dies, he dies. And people say that, like, shout out to Deontay Wilder. He talking about he want a motherfucking body on it. Well, you know, most full camps is 8 weeks seen and unseen. But, you know, we get special exceptions for Lamont Roach. You know, Tank got roach problems. These boys getting way more than 8 weeks training camp, my guy. These boys getting months and months of training camps for each other. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I don't got them beating boots. I don't even got them fighting them. Tank Davis, baby. Oh. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Put your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Getting money, treating fellas like dummies. Nigga, Tank gotta come up there. I don't care if you the face of boxing, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking way Devin Haney gonna fight no Tank Davis no time soon. Do you hear me? It ain't gonna happen. That nigga is not finna go up there nowhere near. The only time Tank will go up in a big way is for the fair complexion. And I ain't talking about no light-skinned niggas. I'm talking about either for Jake Paul or Ryan Garcia. That's the only mother lovers Tank Davis gonna go up and wait and fight, man. He ain't finna fight no niggas up no motherfucking heavyweight, nigga. He ain't going up no 140 nothing, nigga. Never. You can forget about a Devin Haney fight. When that man was trying to kill himself to make that 135 all them years, that was the time to get his ass when he was depleting himself. But you knew. You knew because you got the best team in boxing, nigga, especially in Florida over there. You knew that mother lover, just like the committee said, we been knew about this. He was going over 18%. You been knew it too. You knew what he was going to do. You opened the face off, all his face off, itty bitty than a mother lover. Talking about, yeah, you too little. You too little. Nigga, you look like you about to pass out. What the fuck you doing calling me too little? Oh, you must gonna blow up tomorrow before the fight, huh? What kind of motherfucking potion you doing, man? How the fuck? Give me a secret, nigga. You a big old mother lover. I done seen you in the off season, nigga. Yeah, man, give me a couple tips. I heard you over there with Victor. Oh, Victor, it's just supplements. It's just supplements. They don't do nothing over there illegal. They don't do nothing. You just hating. Ain't nobody over there doing that. What's up, Jordan? Nobody over there doing nothing illegal. It's all supplements. All right. What you getting all defensive for? I'm just saying, goddamn, man. You know. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man. I don't want no trouble with you, nigga. Yeah, I know you don't want no trouble. Hey, Dad, I'm sick of these guys always thinking. Shut up, boss. Come on, we gotta go see Victor now. Is anybody out there? All right, you can talk normal now. Ooh, I hate putting all that bass in my voice. Hey, Dad, I can't wait to see Victor. Yeah, son, your brick is always faster than everybody. Just remember that. Yeah, my brick is faster, Dad. Hey, Dad. Yes, son. Am I the face of boxing for real? Yes, son. You're the face of boxing. Oh, wow. 20 minutes later. Come in, Devin. How you doing, Bill? I'm all right, you know. Just keep on reminding him his brick is faster. Yes, his brick is faster. What is it that you need from me today? Oh, you know, I was just checking up, you know, make sure everything's good. You know, make sure he's still on point, you know, and ready for these big fights. You know, he's going up in weight now. We don't need him to lose weight this time. We want him to gain weight this time. You know, we're going to allow him to make sure he can make this weight. You want him to gain weight now.
got something for you. Come back 30 minutes later.
Okay. Victor, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you talk like that behind closed doors?
Get out.
Oh, I'll be back, son. Oh, okay, Dad. What do you want me to do, Victor?
Go lay on the table. I have to get some blood samples from you, Devin.
Oh, I hate needles. Oh, hurry up, make it fast for me.
Give me your arm. A vein.
Ooh, that's a big needle. How much blood you taking?
Give me about 30 seconds.
Oh, it hurts. Oh.
Let me go analyze it. Right now, you just take this pill right here. You lay back and count to 10. A 10 count for me.
Oh, okay. Can I get something to drink with it?
Here, drink some of this coffee. I don't want any more.
Oh, it looks like you're almost to the bottom of it. This is a big pill. What kind of pill is this, Doc?
Take the pill, Devin. You're wasting time.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yes, you took it. Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
What's wrong with you? Why are you grabbing my nose like that?
Yes, you belong to me now, Devin. I made you take the pill. Now all I have to do is snap my fingers.
Well, what's gonna happen if you snap your fingers?
I'll turn you back into a rat if you don't obey me.
Oh, where's my dad? Oh, what did you do to me? What did you give me?
Shut up! I'll snap it.
Oh, please, what's going on?
Oh, you don't know what I did to you, do you, Devin? I made you have superpowers. I always hear your fight fans claim that you are a superhero. So now, if you want to gain weight, all you have to do is jumping jacks and get in the videos with any trainer in the world, like Sugar Shane Mosley. You know you ain't gonna do no Sugar Shane shit in the ring. He was a punching bag.
Oh, you're funny, but I don't like turning into a rat. You got me like a slave. You got me, I gotta do everything that you say.
Yes, and promote my products. Here, put this hat on your head and walk around in the video. I like the way your followers like your fashion. How does it look with your outfit? I knew what color you was wearing before you came into the door from the security cameras. You like it?
Oh, you're scary. You're scaring me. That nigga Devin be taking some potions around this bitch, nigga. I don't know why the hell that nigga was making 135 pounds all them times, man. You know, you let Ryan trick you though. That goddamn Ryan got the Pimp of the Year award, boy. I'm talking about, man, he pimped Las Vegas. He pimped you niggas. He had y'all thinking he was smoking and drinking and some more shit, man. He had y'all niggas tricked and food, boy. He was on some drugs, all right. What that little song he did when he was in the white suit with his legs crossed? He was geeked up right there. I said, ooh. I say, boy, that ain't natural. Hey, man, you was geek. You was geek, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. You was geek. Hey, but you know, black people been fighting drug chiefs all our lives, man. God bless the dead. I always tell this story because they made a movie about a drug chief, Jake LaMotta. You know, at least you couldn't drop me. And that's all he said after the fight. They had to stop it. You know, God bless the dead. You know, Sugar Ray Robinson beat up Jake LaMotta, Valentine's Day Massacre, man. He was hitting that boy with triple, quadruple hooks and everything. Couldn't drop that white boy. He was on them Boyenas, though. You know, they got a movie called The Raging Bull, Robert De Niro starring, and one of my favorite actors. You know, it's a great movie, though. You know, Joe Pesci. You know, all the famous guys that play the gangster movies back in the days, man. And you know, these guys get documentaries, and man, go back and watch that shit, man. You just type that shit in, Raging Bull. You'll see the guy they got to play Sugar Ray Robinson. Ugly than a motherfucker. That nigga look like Kodak Black little cousin that didn't make it all the way through the motherfucking childbirth. You know how them women don't be shaping the baby's head. That's how that motherfucker way ugly than a bitch. I was like, God damn, he had a perm sticking out everywhere like Don King. I was like, boy, they did us bad in that mother. He was beating the shit out of Jake LaMotta, though. You know, we've been beating up on drug cheats for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be unsuspicious of Tyson Fury. When you tested positive, I ain't gonna never be unsuspicious of Canelo. Because, you know, Suleiman is your guy. And he raised the level of computer raw, so you can still take a little bit of Toka 2 of that shit if you want to. I'm pretty sure you do. You know, as long as it's legal, these guys take all kinds of supplements. You understand me? But, yeah, man. Damn, Shakur Stevenson, not a chance. I don't even know why you put that on your list as number 2. That should have been number 1. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you don't want to even have him on your list, because, bro, y'all tripping. He's the big nigga. He's the big homie, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and Mo. It's like anything you get off on Shakur and Spawn. It's like having a good day, Bruce. Yeah, first, Bruce. First, the gap was like right there. Then the gap was like, you get the way the shit moving in the division, Bruce. We get 135. We ready to go to the party, Bruce. You say, how about Ryan versus Haney in a loser leaves boxing? Ooh. They not gonna do that, Bruce. That'll be what we want, Bruce. And I will have to pick Ryan, bro. I got Ryan because psychologically, he beat Devin. He beating Devin, not talking about he don't want to fight him. This is all psychological, Bruce Gas. This man been fighting Devin Haney all his life, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and Mo. He's not afraid of Devin Haney, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and Mo. This man did the same thing with Devin Haney before he fought him the first time. Remember Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and Mo? Remember when Ryan Garcia made Devin mad? Because he was like, nah, I'm going to fight Rolly. Fuck Devin. You know what I'm saying? He was like, stop saying my name. Keep my name out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, he playing mind game. And I live with Mexicans for over a decade, man. So I know they smart and they slick. Them motherfuckers slick. They like niggas. These motherfuckers slick. They think they got all the game. They think they got all the fucking game and all the tech. And then you'll be busting them out telling the truth, and they'll be like, hey, man, I don't know what you talking about, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Like, no speak English type Mexicans. Them motherfuckers be speaking so good English, like, I don't care what you say. If Canelo can speak English, Eddie Reynoso can speak English, nigga. If Canelo can speak English, Eddie Reynoso, you know goddamn well you can speak some English. Poquito? Nigga, I don't want to hear nothing. As long as you been in the game and dealing with this motherfucking good American money and over here in America, man, living in America, eye to eye, nation to nation, living in America. I feel good. Man, I know too many Mexicans that's like that, G. Man, listen, bro. I speak Espanol. Poquito.